If you are somebody who has been looking for ways to make money online, perhaps using digital products, or perhaps you wanted to start a YouTube channel and you didn't know where to start or what to do because you wanted to monetize, you really want to make money online, I've got the solution for you. This video for you, I'm going to show you step by step exactly what you need to do in order to do this. Why should you listen to me? I am someone who has been on YouTube since 2019. I literally just started this YouTube channel to show other people exactly what they could do if they put in the work. And so we're here doing the work, and we're going to show you exactly what you need to do on YouTube, combining the power of digital products and leveraging YouTube to be the marketing engine by which you sell those products, therefore putting money directly in your bank account before you even ever get monetized here on YouTube. All right. So my name is DJ Richie Sky. I started my journey on YouTube in 2019. I'd had my YouTube channel for years before that, but really didn't do anything with it. I'd gotten fired from a news job where I was working in news every day on a daily news show called Daily Flash. And the reason why we got fired was because the show moved to a different city. The show moved from Miami to Orlando. So at that point in time, I was kind of left to try to figure out what it is that I wanted to do. I had a friend of mine recommend that I hop on YouTube and start talking about celebrity news and entertainment. And that's exactly what I did. I had a video that went viral that first week, and bada boom, we are in the building. And it's nonstop ever since. That opened the door to so many different opportunities. I've been able to do news shows, MSNBC with Simone Sanders, Fox 5, NBC affiliate stations, OWN, you name it. I was also on a show on Bravo called Stripped. But I do feel like, none of that really mattered when I started my YouTube channel because at the beginning, it was just sort of me, sort of just doing my thing using my camera phone. And I want you to understand that it doesn't have to be complicated. It can be absolutely simple. And I'm going to show you exactly what you're going to do in this video because there's so many things that I've learned along the way that I wish I had done differently that I'm offering you now the opportunity so that you don't make those same mistakes as you're either just getting started on your journey or maybe you want to pivot in your journey and you want to start making money online right away. So let's get into the video, right? So, step one, you're going to determine your offer. What does that mean, right? So, for a lot of you, you either have a business already, right? Or you don't have a business. And that's absolutely okay because we're going to help you with that in this video. I'm going to show you exactly what you need to do, right? So, you need to determine what your offer is. When I say this, I mean determining your offer is the start of this journey because you're going to build every piece of content around this offer. What is an offer, right? What is that? That is the thing that you are either selling or promoting. It could be a product that you've already developed. So if you have hair care products, that's great. These can be affiliate products. So these can be products that you absolutely love and adore on Amazon or Walmart or any other outlet out there that allows you to monetize by providing affiliate links. And there are so many companies that do this that a lot of you guys don't even know about. It can be anything from hotels, it can be, whether you like to travel. Any program out there that has an affiliate program is up for grabs at this point, and you're just going to build your content around those things. So you're going to pick that out right from the start, or at least at this point in your journey when you're pivoting, that's where you're going to start. These can also be high ticket affiliate offers. I've done videos before on this channel where we talk about that. We talk about high ticket affiliate products. These can be anything that you can find on Copecart. You can find these on ClickBank, JV Zoo. There are so many affiliate marketplaces out there right now. All you need to do is simply register for one. Find the affiliate products that you absolutely love or that resonate with your brand that you feel like you can build content around that, and then promote those links, right? Or this can be a digital product that you're selling, right? So you can have a master resale rights course that allows you to resell the course, which is something that I also offer. This is a system that's already set in place that will allow you to learn and earn at the same time. So you can learn about the process of digital marketing because you're going to need all of those. You're going to need that knowledge, but you can also resell that product as soon as you purchase it so you can learn while you're earning, right? That's the whole purpose of having a master resale rights course. But I do want to just sort of say this right off the bat is that sometimes, the marketing of these things can feel a little scammy and a little spammy. So, what I like to do on this channel is I really like to emphasize that there is work to be done here. It's not just going to be that, oh, this is going to be a get rich quick thing. No, this is going to be you putting in the work, you're laying the groundwork for building an empire. I want you to build something that lasts beyond just a moment in time. I want you to take what I'm saying here, learn the skills, and understand the principles. Because if you understand the principles, then they will take you through any and everything. And trust and believe, I know I made mistakes. I didn't know a lot of these things when I first started. I had an e commerce brand where I was selling supplements that I absolutely loved, absolutely loved. But I just didn't know what I know now. And if I had known then what I know now, then that company would have taken off and it would have been supremely successful. But I just didn't have those skills at the time, but I do now. So that's why you're going to start off with your offer. That's going to be the centerpiece of your channel. This can also involve understanding what your niche is, right? What is a niche? Your niche is just that area of expertise, that area that you want to specialize in and focus on. Is it going to be the make money online niche, or is it going to be taxes? Maybe you have, a specialty in accounting. What is your area of expertise or desired area of expertise? Because even if you don't have one yet, like I said before, you can go the affiliate route or the master resale rights route, where you can provide a turnkey system for people that just don't know where to start. So, step two, I want you to understand this. Systems will save the day. This is part of what I was saying earlier that I just didn't know. I did not know about systematizing my entire my product. I didn't really have a way to. I mean, I had a distributor at the time for my supplements, but I just didn't have the know-how to set up all of these other things, collecting emails, autoresponders, sales pages, payment processors. There was so much that I needed to learn. And so, what I want you to understand is the way that you're going to really grow and expand in this space is to put some systems in place so that you can make money while you sleep, which is why some of this is people like to tout it off as being a passive income source. But I'd like to I want to tell you right off the bat that if you understand and set up the right systems in advance, then you set yourself up for being able to earn money in your sleep, even as your content is just out there growing and doing what it's supposed to do. You're going to be the person that already has everything already in place, so that when someone sees your video, they're going to go from your video to your landing page. You're going to get their emails. You're going to have autoresponders that send out emails for the next couple of days to promote whatever it is that you're selling. You're going to have a sales page. You're going to set up your payment processor with like a Stripe or something like that, so that you can collect that income and that revenue. Or you're going to set up a mentorship program so that you can offer continued expertise in that space through either a membership or some type of collective gathering of individuals, whether that be a master class, an inner circle, or something of that sort, right? So think about these things at the start, but don't get overwhelmed by them. Just know that you need to learn them. One of the reasons why I love this particular system that I work with, it's called Digital Profits U. Now, the great thing here is I was able to partner with a mentor who actually helps people do this. And this entire Digital Profits University system is something that allows you to just simply plug and play. So all of these things right here, we make it so super simple. And I was even allowed to come in, and this is why I love this program, because I was also able to come in and provide expertise for people who want to get started on YouTube, and for people who want to market and sell their products and services on YouTube, because that is something that I have expertise in, right? So what I love is that by understanding all of these systems, this will literally make or break your entire plan, right? For starting on YouTube, having a product to sell. And if you master this element of the process, you hit the jackpot. And what I love again about the DPU system, it's called Digital Profits U. It provides a ready-made plug-and-play system that cuts down on all of the guesswork and literally provides you with the ability to make money in your sleep. So everything that you see here is provided in that system, right? It's a turnkey business. So if you click down in the description down below, you can actually see that for yourself. I wanted to be able to provide you with resources as well because I know that it works. I know that it works. That's what I love about it. I've gone through the entire system. I've done everything that's there, and I know what it takes to get this thing started and get it moving, and you can do it too. All right, so let's talk about your video content pillars because a lot of you guys will start on YouTube, and a lot of you guys may be having a product or a service that you're looking to sell, and like I said, maybe you don't, right? And but now you know where to start. What type of content are you going to make? So, what I want you to think about in terms of your content pillars is every video doesn't have to be about the same aspect of what it is that you do, right? So, you're going to take an aspect of your offer, an aspect of your offer, and another aspect of your offer. And those are going to be the things that you make your videos about. So, let's talk about what that looks like. Let's break it all down because I think we can really simplify this in a way that I feel like will help you when it's time for you to develop your content. So for me, I'm going to give you my example because I am in the digital products and make money online and helping people grow on YouTube space. That's what I'm going to make my content about. So we're using digital products and services that make money online space. That's sort of the main niche right there, but we're leveraging YouTube to do it. And so content creation is a byproduct of all of this. So that's why you see those three things listed there. So for YouTube, for my YouTube content, I'm gonna develop content or ideas around how YouTube is the best marketing engine out right now. I'm gonna add in the aspects of YouTube monetization and opportunities for growth because I mean it's a way to double your revenue, right? You can sell your product and you can also get the monetization from ad revenue as your channel continues to grow. Also, we're going to talk about digital products, right? So we can talk about how profitable digital products are and, the experiences that I've had with it. Like my first ebook, that first weekend that I dropped it, we made about $5,000. You've seen that in another video if you've watched the channel. And so offering my expertise, my knowledge, the mistakes that I've made in the past with selling products and services, and then finding the Digital Profits U course or system, I should say, and talk about how that's helped me, then that becomes another aspect of my video content creation process. And of course, I can talk about content creation in general. So I can provide you with how to videos in the content creation space showing people how to create content easily and effectively so that they can understand how easy the process can be. And then content creation on YouTube can help sell digital products. So that's how this all works together. How might this work for you? If you are selling or a weight loss product, or if you are selling a high ticket affiliate product for in the weight loss niche, you might want to do content around, working out at the gym. That could be one of your content pillars because that also is going to lend itself to what it is that you're talking about, which is weight loss, right? You can also be talking about diet plans, like what's the diet going to look like for a healthy person. That is something that you also may have experience with. So something that has worked for you or maybe what did not work for you, right? And then you can talk about how this particular program that you are promoting has helped you. That provides sort of a testimonial for what that program is, and that's how you create those content pillars and things that you talk about. So now you have so much material that you can work with because you've narrowed down to three basic content pillars. And it doesn't have to be three, it could be four or five, but it just has to stick around that particular topic that you are selling or promoting. Next, you're going to film the content. I know this sounds relatively, I mean, like, yeah, we should know. You're going to have to film content. Like that's a given. But what I want to really get down into is the fact that your content becomes digital real estate. And I feel like what actually happens a lot, because I see this in my comments. I was on my other YouTube channel. It's just DJ Richie Sky, and it's still, we're talking reality TV shows and that sort of thing. It's just a fun, sort of topical show, right? But I make videos every day, pretty much almost every day, if not every other day. But it's pretty consistent on that channel. Unless there's just no news happening that day, then I just take the day off. I'm still usually working on something like my book series or, any other thing that I have going on. But at the same time, it's like I know that that's in order for me to continue to thrive in that space, I just keep making more videos. Period. So that is how this becomes digital real estate. So I want you to think of your content as real estate. With each new video you create and upload, it becomes a digital asset. So this is like a house that you're selling, right? The house is an asset, and the asset has the potential to yield a large chunk of revenue in the short and long run via ad revenue that once you get monetized, but also via sales of your product. So even if you were to, this could happen, right? If you just stopped, but even if you never made it to the point of monetization, which I really can't see if you follow this plan, but even if you never made it to the place of YouTube ad monetization, that does not mean that your channel is not monetized, because now you know that you have a product or service or something to sell right at the onset, so that you don't ever have to wait for somebody to monetize you. You've already monetized yourself. This is about owning your space and your power to do what you need to do in order to make the moves for yourself, in order to make the money that you want to make for yourself. I like to tell people your goal should be 30 videos back to back, whether that's every other day, whether that is once a week, whether that's twice a week. Just get those 30 videos out of the way as fast as possible in quick succession without sacrificing quality. And even when you sacrifice on quality, I like it, because, and I'm going to tell you why. And I know it's going to almost sound counterintuitive, but the first thing that I need you to get comfortable with is flexing the muscle. And making these videos is going to be like going to the gym. You go to the gym to get stronger, to look like you want to look, right? We go to the gym and we don't see the results immediately. We don't. But by the third, fourth, fifth, 6 weeks, we start seeing that result. We start looking better. We start seeing that shape. That's what you want to go for with this. So when I see people say, "Yeah, well, I did 5 videos and it didn't do anything, so I just gave up." That sounds crazy to me. It always sounds super crazy to me. I'm like, you didn't even try. You didn't even give this a good go. You want to develop enough content so that the YouTube algorithm can understand what it is that you are providing. What is your content about? Who should we service it to? And we can talk about different settings that you should have set up in your videos to really maximize the opportunity, I should say, or to really help you to put those videos in front of the people that they need to be in front of. But if you're not making the content, then all of that is for nothing, to be honest with you. So I like to also see what you learn in that process. What did you learn about the content creation process that made it easier for you? And you will only get that if you keep going. You will not get that if you just make 5 videos and stop and expect that, because that's not how this works. This works because you have made the decision to, for the duration, for the long term, you're going to make video content. That's the only way this works. You have got to decide that now, whether it looks good or not. Every video is not going to be the winner chicken dinner that you thought it was. Chances are the one that you spent the most time on will not do that well. It happens all the time. And it may not do that well today, but it could do that well a year from now. You just never know, which is why we love evergreen content. So the visuals that I have here are video 1, video 5, video 20, video 30. As you go along, you can start analyzing what you feel like worked, right? Something may click in that 10th video that you say, "Oh, that's the format that I need to move, that I need to take moving forward." And then you double down on it. But you won't get those results. You won't be able to study those analytics unless you start creating the content in quick succession. That's what I say, right? Quick succession, that can mean anything for you. Now, the final step in this process is you're going to rinse and repeat. You are literally going to go into full on execution mode for the next 30 to 90 days. You're going to go all in on your vision and you're going to become unstoppable. What does that mean? That means that on those days when you are tired, you are still going to do what you said you were going to do. And if you cannot do what you said you were going to do, that is probably the reason why you don't trust yourself. You don't trust yourself to complete things, so you don't. And then it becomes a vicious cycle. And we're going to step out of that cycle because you're going to hold yourself accountable. The only way that you hold yourself accountable is by sitting down and deciding every day to execute. You're going to develop content about your offer or whatever it is that you're promoting or selling. You're going to provide a call to action in that video so that they know exactly what to do and where to go. For this video, for me, you're going to click down in the description of this video if you want more information about the system that I use in order to make money and generate revenue outside of just this channel and my other channels. But I want to show you that you can do this too. It is so possible to change your life, to change your financial situation by taking action. And you're going to take repeated action and you're going to become relentless, right? So, as you can see here in the visuals, I've got my product that I'm developing content around, and of course, YouTube in general, right? I'm going to film my content, which is what you see right here, and then I'm going to upload. Which is what you see right there on the computer. And then, as you see, the young lady here, she is sitting down, looking at her computer, holding up her funds because now she knows that she has made her income, right? That is what you're going to do. You're going to keep this process going because that's how you're going to make your money. This becomes what you consider your new job. Your new job is, the way people look at a job is, well, I go into work, I clock in, I do what I need to do. But guess what? Then you have to go back the next day. So every day you got to make a video, right? Whether it's every day or not is up to you. But at the end of the day, you need to start a run. What do I mean by a run? You're going to develop a 30 to 90-day plan for yourself where you're going to go all in and you're just going to make that decision. You're going to go all in. You're going to turn off the blinders. You're going to look straight forward and you're going to just go. You're just going to go and you're not going to stop. That's it. That's it. That's all it is. So, what are your next steps? You're going to get started. You are going to find your offer. You're going to find that product or service. If you don't already have one, there is one in the description down below. It is super simple, super easy, but it does require you to sit down and within about a week or a weekend, you can literally put this system into place so that it works for you. And then within that system, you have coaching sessions, you have office hours, you have all of these things that are provided for you, enough material for you to feel confident that you can easily set this up. But the reason why a lot of people just don't take the chance to start is because they don't see it for themselves. So many people are so used to trading time for dollars that they just have gotten in, it's ingrained in their mind that they have to be doing some type of work for someone else in order for them to make money. And that is not what a lot of people are out here doing right now. And we know for a fact that AI is coming in and it is going to be chasing down those jobs. So some of those jobs that a lot of people are doing will be replaced by AI or people who understand how AI works so that they can do the prompting and the programming and all of that stuff. But I want to offer you an opportunity to jump ahead of that. And we even have some AI modules within the Digital Profits U system so that you can get a jump start on understanding that digital world that some of us have been sort of refusing to dive into because it just seems like so foreign to us. We make it extra simple for you. Okay. So, check out the website, godigitalwithrichie.com. Or, like I said, I've given you recommendations: JVZoo, ClickBank, Copecart. These are all great opportunities, whether you want to become an Amazon affiliate, a Walmart affiliate, a Nike affiliate. There are so many programs out there for some of your favorite stores that you can simply become affiliate for and start making long form content that will help people understand exactly how to use these products and services. And nothing works better than a personal testimony because word of mouth is just what always works. So, with that being said, if you guys have any further questions about what it is that you need to do to get started today, put those questions in the comment section down below because I want to make sure we get the answer to those questions immediately. And I want to make sure if I can't answer the question in the comment that I answer it in another video. That could become the topic for another video. So if you are new here and you haven't subscribed and if you received value out of today's video, because that is my goal, with each video, I want you to be able to start from zero today, right? Let this be your moment to say, I'm going to do exactly what I decided that I was going to do, and I'm going to let nothing stop me or get in my way. That is the goal for this video and every video on this channel. So if you like this, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and I will catch you in the next video.